For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's up? It's that boy, Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New Minute Today, USA Boxing. We are back. We're gonna have a good show today, man. Make it do what it do. It is what it is, man. We're gonna let the notifications sit out. I got a lot of stuff we're gonna talk about this week. Different, just different topics and stuff like that. So I'm pretty much, we're gonna make it do what it do, man. It is what it is. Have a good show. We had a good one yesterday. I got a chance to look at the replay yesterday. I did see that I did kind of go off a little harsh yesterday. I don't apologize, but I did. I think I kind of did, like, go on the deep end yesterday. So I have to, I gotta try to watch. I didn't smoke no weed before the show. So when I don't smoke, like, to keep me calm, I get like that at times. So that's just how I am. That's just how I am. I get like that at times, and the motherfucker come at me, anything that I see that's threatening, you know what I mean? Because I really want that smoke. I be wanting that shit for real. So I be on that shit for real. They knew me when I was younger, boy. I was really, really on that. But anyways, let's give everybody a round of applause. Yeah, man, if they only knew. But anyways. We have some good boxing talk. Look here, man. I was on the internet, man, looking at some videos, a plethora of videos, a plethora. When I say plethora, I mean plethora. You know what I mean? A plethora of videos that was put out there by one the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. A plethora of videos that was put out there by one the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. I seen a couple of videos from Fish Eyes. As well. I do not like Frank Warren. I don't know what it is about Frank Warren, dog. I don't like him at all, dog. Like, Frank Warren he just looked like a slime ball to me. You see what I'm saying? It's something about old Fish Eyes Frank Warren. I kind of like Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn is funny to me. He has a sense of humor. I like the UK banter. A lot of people in America do not understand the banter, the UK sense of humor. The people UK sense of humor, people from the UK have a sense of humor that Americans are not accustomed to. You see what I'm saying? So when Eddie Hearn be saying stuff, people get all in their feelings, like they hate Eddie Hearn's guts. You know what I mean? But and you never see him get mad or nothing like that. He's always laughing, kikiing. I got a video where he's making mockery of fans who are saying some of the most violent things to him, and he's reading it and replying back. I got a video. We're gonna cover that. We're gonna do a whole show on that. You see what I'm saying? We're gonna do a whole show on that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But I don't like Frank Warren. I don't like Frank Warren at all. Don't like him. Don't like that dude at all. You see what I'm saying? It's just something about him. I'm trusting my instincts on him. I don't like him at all. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, man, so we're going to go ahead and get into the show, man. Shout out to Mark Nash in the building. Miguel Gomez, what's going on, fam? Little Green Eyes P, Mr. Call that on. He say Eddie's a troll. Yeah, Eddie Hearn believe in trolling. And I think that's what I like about Eddie Hearn. Because, me and him kind of like on the same shit. He talk shit, I talk shit. He like to troll his haters. I like to troll my haters. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I guess I can relate to him. Shout out to Jaime Rivera. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jamario. He said, Coach, did you do the show last night? Yeah, I did it on my other channel, Midnight Conversations. I realized I had created a show and had it showing on this show, and I realized now I did it on my Midnight Conversation show. Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. But anyways. But I don't pledge allegiance to no promotion, to no promoters and promotional companies. All I care about is getting the fights. As long as you're giving us the fights that we want, I'm fine with that. That's all I care about. That's all I want. Just give us the fights we want, and that's it. That's it. You see what I'm saying? That's it. But yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Eddie the Hitman Hearn. And then we got what y'all call him in the UK? Y'all call Frank Warren on Fish Eyes, right? Y'all gave him the right name, Fish Eyes. Fish eyes, bug eyes, cockroach eyes, whatever eyes you can think of, roll the dice eyes, whatever eyes you can think of, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. You know what I mean? So anyways, man, anyway, let's get into the show. Let's get into the show. Now, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. When you walk in the door, don't forget to hit the like button. Oh, I'm so rude. I forgot to give everybody a round of applause. Forgot to give everybody a round of applause. Let's get into the show. Shocking. Shocking. You know what the hell? What in the hell is? Wait a minute, let me see something. I'm trying to see something. What is that buzzing noise? I'm trying to figure out what is that buzzing. Trying to figure out what is that buzzing noise. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Let me see. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to make sure I'm not having any technical difficulties. So bear with the old boy for a moment. You know how I get sometimes. Y'all know how I be getting now. Let me make sure. Hold on. Let me make sure. Hold on, guys. All right. I think well, I'm gonna figure out what this buzzing noise is in a minute. I'm gonna figure it out. I think it has something to do with this MIDI, this HDMI converter. But anyways, that's all right. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. All right, let's get into the show. I got sidetracked. Y'all know I'm kind of like I think I'm bipolar. I think I diagnosed myself with being bipolar. So I think that's what it is. You know, I'm the type of guy I could be talking about something. The next thing you know, I jump on another subject. I'm gonna come back to what we originally talked about, originally started the conversation about. But I have a tendency to do that. I'll be talking to you. So if you got to know me to understand this, you got to just follow me. Just follow me when you see me move from one spot to another spot. Just follow me. I know it ain't making no sense. Don't try to figure it out. Just follow me over here. And listen, if I would have ever got clinically diagnosed, the doctor's probably told my mother, he said, your son, the boy, I think his brain is multidimensional. He has a problem. He has a problem staying focused, on certain things, on the task at hand. I think he has what they call it, ADHD now, whatever the case may be. I probably would have been diagnosed with that as well. But that's okay. That's okay. That's neither here nor there. Now, shocking. Tyson Fury says Oleksandr Usyk and his team has 7 days to make this fight, or he'll stay retired. 7 days to come up with the money and all that stuff there. Wilder looks sharp, guys. Wilder looks sharp, according to his fans. He looks sharp hitting the pads and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So we're going to get into that as well, along with some other things. Nelly say, Coach, did Eric ever call? No, they never do call. They never do call. Now that I think about it, it probably was Jason Moans, bitch ass. Probably was Jason Moans, bitch ass, but who knows? Who knows? It was a guy that created a new account. Somebody sent it to me in the email. It was somebody had a new account. Like literally, he just got a fresh account he created. Because there's a lot of people that's blocked on the block list on my channel. I got a lot of Tyson Fury radical fans were blocked on my channel. A lot of them, I bought it all. I bought them last year. A lot of the Wilder toxic fans and PBC guys, I'm saying the ones, not the fans, but the radical ones. Because you got these radicals. They came in. If you ain't kissing they fighter ass, they got all this crazy stuff to say. They would have sent, but I never got threatened before. All the threats came from all the threats that I received always come from the pro PBC guys, the Wilders, that base right there. That's what the threats of my life. That's where that came from, right? So now I'm already war ready. I've been doing this 19 months. I'm war ready, and you see, I fire off quick. I will fire off quick. So you know what I mean. So sometimes some strays get hit in the crossfire, but hey man, I try to come back and apologize, but it is what it is. Fuck it. Casualty of war, I guess. But anyways, in a recent video, Tyson Fury says the unified heavyweight champion Oleksandr Usyk has until September the 1st to come up with the money that he wants in order to fight for undisputed. All right, let's continue. Now, now he said this after he's already been on record in another video saying that he will fight Usyk, the blown up middleweight, and he will bring the belts back home to the UK. Then Fury said, and I quote, "I beat one Ukrainian, shiver me timbers, ahoy there. I beat one Ukrainian already, and Wldamir Klitcho, and I just beat another, oi." You know what I mean? And Oleksandr Usyk, right? Every time Tyson Fury speaks, he reminds me of a pirate. He sounds just like a pirate. I don't know what part of the UK he's from, but he sound like a pirate. Like, you know, when I was growing up, I used to watch these old pirate movies with a pirate on the drop the anchor, drop the anchor, mateys, ahoy there, raise the flags, pull out the cannons. You know what I mean? He kind of like remind me of a pirate on Pirate of the Caribbean. I'm dead ass serious, like he literally talked like that. If you ever grew up in American culture, you'll understand what I'm talking about. But anyways, Tyson Fury also said they didn't want $500 million in order to fight Usyk. Now he's saying that Oleksandr Usyk's team, if they do not have the money that he wants in time by September the 1st, he said that he's staying retired. Frank Warren did an interview also, better known as Fish Eyes. Fish Eyes did an interview recently, and he said that talks were underway in order to try to make this Fury versus Usyk fight in Saudi Arabia. Going to the Saudis, huh? He said that this fight will not be in the UK and that there's not enough money in the UK to make this fight. You know, the crazy part about it is a lot of people say, yeah, man, when you sell out, you know, stadiums and this and that and yada, 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 you know, you would think that it'll be money in the UK for that fight. But he's saying that there's no money in the UK for the fight. They gotta try to take it to Saudi Arabia. I don't know if Fish Eyes has some connections with the Saudis. Maybe he'll need to hook up an 800 for that. But if he does, we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. As I stated Sunday on my live, guys, the Fury versus Usyk fight won't happen. Tyson Fury is too unpredictable. Lies too much and he's too unpredictable. 1 minute he need $500 million. Next minute he'll fight him. Next minute they got 7 days in order to get the contracts together. The next minute, I ain't got nothing to prove. Did this and that and yada yada yada. It's like, bro, it depends on which side of the bed he wakes up on that day. And I got a video I want to show you guys as well that I found on. I think I found this on Twitter. Found this on Twitter, right? So we'll see what happened with that. We'll see what happened with that. You know, someone like Fury, he's too difficult and too unpredictable in order to deal with. I don't believe shit come out of Tyson Fury's mouth until I see him physically in the ring. If he's not physically in the ring, I don't believe nothing. And I don't believe shit Fish Eyes, or definitely Bob Arum. Bob Arum is known for saying that, hey, yesterday I was lying, today I'm telling the truth. Anytime somebody tells some shit like that, believe them. So, but other than that, that's it. So Oleksandr Usyk, as we know, guys, born the same day I was born, Capricorn. I like the guy. I really like the guy. Hard for me to hate this guy. I've been following this guy since 2013. You're a bad boy. Oleksandr Usyk, the Ukrainian, as you guys know, is a no-nonsense type of guy. We know there's no nonsense with him. We know there's no lying, games, bullshit, or nothing with Oleksandr Usyk. Oleksandr Usyk want the smoke. I call Oleksandr Usyk Mr. Come to your trap and take over your trap. That's what he does, right? Oleksandr Usyk is a no-nonsense type of guy. If a fight is not able to be made between himself and Tyson Fury, then Usyk's team will not be blamed because they're not known for bullshitting. They're known for doing what they say they're going to do and making it happen. They're not known for bullshitting, right? Let's look at the chronological order and all of these things that have transpired. If Fury is retired, will he give up the belt? As of now, he hasn't given it up yet. Usyk already said that if he can't get Tyson Fury in the ring, he's not fighting no one else. So I guess that means he will retire. So it seems that this is the path that we're heading down. Me being a fan of the sport of boxing, I want to see this fight. I don't have a dog in the race, but I want to see this fight. I really do. Oleksandr Usyk is one of my favorite fighters, and I've been following him since 2013. His footwork is second to none, and his stamina is crazy. This guy literally, when he's boxing in the ring, he doesn't get tired. Now, when you see him in the corner, he's breathing and taking his breaths and stuff like that. But once he gets in the ring, he like literally he's gonna outwork you. You see what I'm saying? So I really like this guy, right? Now, if Usyk retires and Tyson Fury really retires, the belts will be scattered all over the different corners of the earth in the heavyweight division, and everyone will get a chance to fight for a title in this division. So Dillian White may get a shot at fighting for a belt. Joshua will probably get a shot at fighting for a belt. Deontay Wilder, we already know they got him lined up to fight for the WBC title. He took 2 back-to-back losses against Tyson Fury, and he's still ranked number 1 with the WBC. So you already see the play. You already peeping the play. They setting it up to where Deontay Wilder is going to be the next guy to fight for the WBC title. You already see what it is, right? You already see what it is. You already see what it is, right? The belts will be scattered, but I guess that's a good thing. You see what I'm saying? In other news, there's video footage that's been released by Malik Scott, who is the trainer of Deontay Wilder. Malik Scott is better known for taking a dive against Wilder, and he tried to take a dive against King Kong Ortiz, but the referee was not going for it. Malik Scott is known for winning a gold medal in the Olympics for having a perfect dive in a fight. He's known for that, right? He's known for that, Malik Scott. Video footage were released by Malik Scott training Deontay Wilder for his upcoming fight that he has with the Nordic Nightmare, Robert Helenius, right? Wilder fans are excited. Supporters of Wilder say that he's back and he's looking good. I remember when back in the day, I think last year, right before Wilder fought Tyson Fury, remember he had to take Tyson Fury to court, to arbitration, in order to get him in the ring again. And I think that's when Bob Arum said that Deontay Wilder has lost his lawsuit, lost in the arbitration. He doesn't have a legal leg to stand on, only to come to find out that Bob Arum was lying. Deontay Wilder not only did not lose the lawsuit, he won the lawsuit, and the judge saw that he had a legal leg to stand on. Those are just one of many lies that Bob Arum has said, right? Now, I remember last year when footage was released last year by Malik Scott, when they showed Deontay Wilder training, he was hitting the hand mitts. And that was the lead up to the Wilder Fury 3, right? I remember that. And we all know how that went down. You see what I'm saying? Now, the way that it is shaping up, as I said before, guys, with the WBC, Deontay Wilder will become the next WBC heavyweight champion. They got it set up like that. He's number 1 in the rankings with the WBC. That's how it's set up, right? Let's look at the training and the training that Malik Scott released, and you guys tell me what you think about it. You know what I mean? He does look fast. And what I do like about the training footage that Malik Scott put out, Wilder looks a lot smaller. He lost weight. I think he realizes, I think he's been listening to me. I think he realizes, look, man, your power did not come from your size. Your power came from your speed. Speed equals power, because you throw that punch so fast that when it hits, that's what was knocking these boys out. When you bulked up to get big, you negated your biggest strength, your speed. Not your footwork, because you don't really have footwork. But I'm saying your speed when it comes to lining them up and dropping that right hand on them. You get what I'm saying? The speed. You know what I mean? So it looks like he's back down to like maybe 215 or something like that. He looks very thin. And I think that's where he need to be at. Because he gotta depend on the speed. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But let's get into the show. VQ Chris, what to say, fam? He said, y'all talking about the retired guy? Oh, man. Well, he said, y'all talking about the retired guy. Yeah, the retired guy, my brother, the retired guy. Well, he's not retired. He's not retired. He's not retired. Shout out to Bomb Squad.
To this day.
Really, though.
True.
Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. Let the video go out, y'all let me know. Shout out to Old Dirty Boxing. What'd you say, fam? He say Oscar nominated performer Malik Scott. And that doggone Malik Scott, boy. Malik Scott, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the way Malik Scott be talking though. When he be talking, he be like, look, Now he does talk like he know what he's talking about. You know, he be like, look, you know what I mean? D, this what you got to do. So you got to come over here when you throw the hook to the body. You got to slide over and then come back with the uppercut. You know what I mean? I think he was trying to teach Wilder things that he did not know how to do. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know, a guy been fighting the same way throughout his entire career. You know, you're not just going to, you know, reinvent the wheel, so to speak. You know, do an overhaul. You get what I'm saying? Do an overhaul, so to speak. So, you know, he tried to, but I'm not gonna lie. I like Malik Scott. I think I like Malik Scott. I think Malik Scott. You know, it has yet to be determined if he's going to be a elite trainer or not. I think right now, I don't know how many fighters he's trained, but as a head trainer, I think he's 0-1 right now with Wilder. He's 0-1. So I would like to see him get involved in the win column as a trainer. I think right now he's 0-1. You get what I'm saying? I think he's 0-1. Do you guys know of any other fighters that Malik Scott might have trained? I've only known one so far. I think that's Wilder. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. We got to get the likes up. I want to open up these phone lines. You know what I mean? I think he's 0-1 as a trainer. I think he's 0-1 as a trainer. We got almost 300 people here, less than 200 likes. This is unacceptable. So I think, you know, we'll see. Unicat, what you say, fam? Unicat, what you say, fam? Unicat say that he said Wilder is more dangerous, is the most dangerous heavyweight on the planet. Okay, all right. Shout out to my main man, True Grit of 402. True Grit, what's going on, fam? True Grit, what's going on, fam? True Grit, what's going on, fam? VQ Chris, he said Jerry ready to call. Yes, he ready to call. That's their one. If it's Lomachenko or Tyson Fury, oh yeah, he calling in. You can believe that. He definitely calling in. That's their one. That's their one right there. That's their one right there, boy. That's their one. You can believe that. You can believe that. That is their one right there. Hey, understandably so.
What about Rocky Marciano?
Oh, there they go. There they go. Every time I start talking about boxing, a white man got to pull Rocky Marciano out their ass. That's the one. Rocky Marciano. Let me tell you something once and for all. Rocky Marciano was good, but compared to Joe Louis, Rocky Marciano ain't shit.
He beat Joe Louis's ass.
Man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. And it is what it, you can't, I came at the right time. You came at the right goddamn time. Hey, you know what I gotta do? Hey, I gotta sell for that. We gotta sell for that. Hey, when they come over here, oh, you came at the right time. Yeah, you came at the right goddamn time.
True.
Hey, we gotta sell for that. Hey, we gotta sell for that too. We gotta sell for that, dog. We gotta sell for that, bro. That Jamal Charlo and Daniel Jacobs footage, but that's classic. That's classic, boy. Hey, that's classic there. Shout out, hey, that's classic there, man. We gotta sell for that. Yo, you came at the right goddamn time. Well, that was hilarious, bro. That dude had me laughing, bro. Eric Gutierrez, what you say? You say he beat J-Rock. Oh yeah, he beat J-Rock. I gotta sell for that too. Yeah, we was on the roll that day. He beat J-Rock. Hey, that's all they talk about, boy. That's their one, boy. They always talking about J-Rock. Fought J-Rock back in 1972. They still breaking up J-Rock. 1972, they still breaking up J-Rock. Shout out to Big Lex. Let's get into the show. Let's get into the show. There's these guys in the UK called Talk Sport. There's this guy in the UK called Talk Sports. That dude right there do not play. When he's talking to Tyson Fury, bro, it's like he tell Tyson Fury, like, look here, man, stop all this goddamn lying and all that stuff there, man. This is what you said right here. Now you saying something totally different. Cut it out. Here you go right here. Hold on. I got it. Hey, he said, cut it out. I'm tired of it. Look your man. Listen to the dude right here from Talks. I don't know who this guy name is. They're from the UK. I pretty much figured that Tyson Fury fans, y'all hate this guy. I know for a fact y'all hate this guy. I'm a Tyson Fury fan. Something. I had a whole bunch of them unsubscribed from my channel last year. I was so happy when they did. Hold on, guys. Hold on. They started getting crazy. Let's see. No, let me see something. Well, I gotta let y'all hear this. This is hilarious. This dude right here, I don't know this guy's name. Let me share this with you guys. I don't know this guy's name. But this guy right here to the left right here, to my left right here, this guy right here, I don't know who this dude is right here, man, but this guy right here is hilarious. This guy is hilarious, bro. Let's see. I want you guys to hear this. Tyson Fury calls into the show. I do not own the rights to this material. It's for education purposes only. Hold on, guys. Hold on. My bad. I thought I had it on. Yeah, that dude right there. He ain't with the bullshit. Not that guy. That guy right there, he ain't trying to have it, bro. He ain't trying to have it at all.
Fight with Chisora. He had a top-all fight with the other idiot, Tim Witherspoon, whoever he was.
But you are a bag of contradictions, you are, because a couple of weeks ago you're giving bloody Derek Chisora a fight for 2 and 6. Make your mind up.
I did. I offered Chisora £2 million, and his management said no, we want 3.
I know that, but then it isn't about money, then, is it? So get on with fighting Usyk.
So Tyson, we are so grateful. I mean, I'm looking at the messages coming in. The whole country is buzzing.
And the other dude jumped in. I gotta let y'all see this. He said, Tyson, we are so grateful. The dude, the glasses right here, he like, man, I ain't trying to hear this old pussy ass shit. You a bag of contradictions. This what you said yesterday. This what you saying today. Now you saying something else. He said, man, I ain't trying to hear none of that. And the other dude in the middle, I guess he didn't want the smoke from the Tyson Fury fans. So he got on his knees and started giving some awesome jawsome. But anyway, that's the way I took it. Same shit Ellie Setback be doing. Ellie Setback be giving awesome jawsome to anything from the PBC. Get on his knees, make sure his mouth is all nice and wet and moist, and he just go to sucking them off over there. That's what Ellie Setback do. And y'all know I ain't lying.
True.
They say, Coach, you took a shot at a veteran in the game. Ellie Setback. I don't give a fuck. Let's continue. Let's go. Let's get this super chat out the way. Shout out to Mr. Calderon. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Mr. Calderon, what you say, fam? You say, Coach, allegedly I hear a tour of Baturiev will be ready to scrap by the end of the year. You hear anything? No, I haven't heard anything yet, fam. I haven't heard anything at all about Baturiev.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Goddamn Ellie, what they call him? Ellie Suckback. They probably be busting nuts all in his mouth. He's a fuck boy for real. He's a real fuck boy. Ellie Setback here. That's a real fuck boy, certified fuck boy. Anyway, let's get back into it. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Let me turn this volume down right here. I want you to see that. This dude over here to the left with the glasses on, he is hilarious.
Fight with Chisora. He had a top-all fight with the other idiot, Tim Witherspoon, whoever he was.
But you are a bag of contradictions, you are, because a couple of weeks ago you're giving bloody Derek Chisora a fight for 2 and 6. Make your mind up.
I did. I offered Chisora £2 million, and his management said no, we want 3.
I know that, but then it isn't about money, then, is it? So get on with fighting Usyk.
So Tyson, we are so grateful. I mean, I'm looking at the messages coming in. The whole country is buzzing.
There you go. Watch this again. Watch it one more time.
Tim Witherspoon, whoever he was.
But you are a bag of contradictions, you are, because a couple of weeks ago you're giving bloody Derek Chisora a fight for 2 and 6. Make your mind up.
I did. I offered Chisora £2 million, and his management said no, we want 3.
I know that, but then it isn't about money, then, is it? So get on with fighting Usyk.
So Tyson, we are so grateful. I mean, I'm looking at the messages coming in. The whole country is buzzing.
You see how he nodded his head at our buddy? Hey, see how he nodded his head at buddy? So Tyson will. So I'm going to tell you what you guys didn't see. He got the headset on, right? And he's listening to the headset, and somebody must have said something to him in the headset because he nods his head up and down like this. Watch this. He nods he looks to the right. He looks to the left. I want you to see this. This is what you guys didn't see. Look at him right here. Look at his face. He looks to his left, and he nods his head up and down. He got the cue to jump in and get his buddy off of Tyson. Now watch over here what he does over here to the left. He gonna nudge his head that way. He said, hey, so this must be the Ellie setback of the crew. This dude in the middle, he must be the Ellie setback of the crew. Yeah, man, he must be the Ellie setback of the crew. That's how I took that. That's how I took that. He must be the Ellie setback of the crew. So yeah, stop him from saying something. And they probably hate this dude. Who this dude name is to the left? And you guys in the UK, who is this brother name right here with the glasses? Who is the brother name right here? I like him. Who is him? Who is him? Who is this guy right here? The Rock from Brockton? What you say, fam? Yeah, man. Hey, who's this dude? Oh, Simon Jordan. Oh, that's Simon Jordan, huh? That's Simon Jordan. I like Simon. I'm pretty sure they hate. I'm pretty sure that. Hey, I'm pretty sure they hate him, boy. They probably mad at the motherfucker at him, boy. Hey, he probably got to walk with security and everything, boy. You know, the guy that, boy. Hey, boy, listen. He probably receiving threatening emails right now. Who the dude is with the glasses on? Who the dude is with the glasses on? Which one is Simon Jordan? Is it the guy with the glasses? Who's the guy with the glasses on right here? The guy right here with the glasses on. Who is this guy? What's his name? I don't know these guys. Who is this guy right here with the glasses on? So Simon Jordan is the one in the middle. Who is this guy in the with the glasses on? Oh, with the glasses is Simon Jordan. Okay, all right. So what's the guy name in the middle? I don't see no name tags. I don't know. All right, so Jordan is on the left. Who's the guy in the middle? What's the guy name in the middle? I figured that part out. The guy with the glasses is Simon Jordan. Oh, Jim White. Jim White is the one in the middle. Yeah, Jim White. Hey man, you gotta stop giving that awesome jostle, man. It's bad. It's bad for you. It's bad for your health, man. Bad for your health, man. Bad for your awesome jostle. You gotta stop doing that there. All right, let's go to the receipts. You know I got the receipts. You guys know I got the receipts, right? Michael Benson has been tweeting away on Twitter. Yes, he has. Let's go. Let's get to the receipts. You know I got the receipts. Yes, you do. You do know that. All right, let's continue. Jessica, I don't want no guys thinking I'm capping. I don't want no guys thinking I'm making shit up. We got almost 400 people in here. We need 300 likes for me to open up the phone lines. I don't want nobody thinking I'm capping, thinking I'm making shit up. So let me go ahead and show you this receipt. That's the receipt right there. This is the latest video that the Gypsy King put out. This is the latest video that the Gypsy King put out right here. As you can see, this is him. Let's continue. Let's hear what he has to say.
Hi guys, to all these suitors out there who want to make the fight, I'm going to give you all 7 days till the 1st of September to come up with the money. If not, thank you very much. It's been a blast. I'm retired. And also, guys, forgot to say, all them offers submitted must be to my lawyer, Robert Davis, in writing with proof of funds. So let the games begin.
All right. Let's hear it one more time.
Hi, guys. To all these suitors out there who want to make the fight, I'm going to give you all 7 days till the 1st of September
7 days
to come up with the money. If not, thank you very much. It's been a blast. I'm retired. And also, guys, forgot to say, all them offers submitted must be to my lawyer, Robert Davis.
Okay.
In writing with proof of funds.
All right.
So let the games begin.
All right. So you heard from the Gypsy King. The Gypsy King said that Oleksandr Usyk, his team has, and the people who's going to put the money up for this fight, they have 7 days in order to make this fight happen. September the 1st. If they don't have the $500 million, because that's what he said he wanted. He said he wanted $500 million, half a billion. I have the receipts. I have the receipts. I have the receipts. So, you know, I don't know if he changed his stance on the half a billion. Ooh, good luck with that. But if he has changed his stance, basically, Usyk's team, they got, you know, they got to the first. They got to the first. They see who can they make this fight happen. It is what it is. So we'll see. This is something different this time. You know how it is with Tyson Fury. You know how it is with Tyson Fury. Mr. LDBC, you say, is he robbing the bank? I have hostages. Shiver me timbers. Yeah, you know, hey, listen. I don't know about that. 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 You know what I mean? Let's continue. Let's continue. I want to see what's up. Let's go over here to Michael Benson. Oh, it's been a whole lot of tweeting going on. Whole lot of tweeting going on. A whole lot of tweeting going on. There's been a whole lot of tweeting. I told you I'm thinking about putting the group back. My voice ain't all the way back yet. Thinking about putting my R&B group back together. You know what I mean? Let's see. Mr. Michael Benson. So Michael Benson, let's hear. Right, so Michael Benson is tweeting all of the quotes that Tyson Fury said on the Talk Sport interview, right? On the Talk Sport interview. Mr. Fury, the Gypsy King, he said that when Oleksandr Usyk Timbers, ahoy there, when Oleksandr Usyk was an amateur boxer, sucking his mother's nipples, I was the British heavyweight champ. You know what I mean? He was boxing at 75 kilograms, which is 165 pounds. Wow, okay, 100, you know what I mean? Kilos, right? This is why I call him a middleweight. He got stopped by Matt Korobov as a middleweight. Okay. All right. The pirate speaks. Deontay Wilder gave his take. Deontay Wilder said Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk. I think Fury would be too big for him. He said, I think Fury would be too big for Wilder wrestled with Fury 3 times. He was like, man, that boy was just too big for me. But you know, but Wilder, you didn't have any footwork and you got real skinny legs. So that's why Fury was able to impose his will on you that way. I think you got to take that into consideration. Usyk is not that type of fighter. He said, I think Fury will be too big for him. He just likes to use his size all the time and a lot of other things. This is my first time seeing that. This is my first time seeing this with him. Why the say? Why the say? Hey, y'all new to the channel, please hit the like button. Oh man. I know I should have smoked that weed before I did the show. I should have smoked that weed before I did the show. Okay. Okay. All right, get it together. This is so unprofessional. Okay, get it together. Get it together. All right. Hey, Deontay Wilder say, Deontay Wilder on Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk. I think Fury would be too big for him. He just likes to use his size all the time. And a lot of other things too. he said, I wonder what the other thing is. I wonder what the other thing is. He said this to Ellie. He said this to Ellie Nutsack. Ellie Nutsack. He said, I think Usyk's too small, and I think Usyk has stamina problems as well. Let's start right there. Our good brother Deontay Wilder said that Oleksandr Usyk has stamina problems. Now, I've been watching Usyk for a long time. Bro, like, is he talking about a different Oleksandr Usyk? The Usyk, one of Usyk's biggest strengths is his stamina. Like, his biggest strength is his stamina. This is how he's able to outwork all of the heavyweights. Bigger guys, he's able to outwork them. His stamina is probably his number one strength. Usyk does not have stamina issues at all. None. When you think of Oleksandr Usyk, from a weakness standpoint, guess what? Stamina is not one of them. So I think I totally disagree with Wilder on that one. Shout out to Old Dirty Boxing. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2, bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Shout out to Food Revolution. Salute to you, sis. You say LOL. Good to see you in high spirits again, coach. Yes, sir.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, man. Like I totally disagree with Wilder on that. I totally disagree with Wilder on that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, he doesn't have stamina issues at all. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie. But that shit was hilarious, dog. That shit was hilarious, man. Hey, listen, hey, look here, man. Shout out to the real McCoy. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Hey, he said, Coach, we have to stop the elevator insults and laughters. Hey, I don't know what you mean by insult. I was just laughing. The shit was funny.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Like what? Like what's the insult? What? Who did I insult? But that shit was funny, dog. He said in other things, and it sat back, didn't do no follow-up question. But I ain't gonna let that do it. Hey, you know what? I like that so much. I'm gonna retweet that on my page. I like that so much. I'm gonna retweet that. That was fun. I ain't gonna lie, that was funny. Michael Benson, he's been on a tear. Tyson Fury reacts to Deontay Wilder saying he wants to fight Usyk. Deontay Wilder has stated that he would like to fight Oleksandr Usyk. Wilder added, I'll fight them all. The future is bright. The king is back. The king is back. Ain't no excitement going on. Ain't no excitement going through unless I'm here. I'm back by popular demand. He said this to Ellie Setback. So Wilder's back. Tyson Fury say, tell that Dawson to get, he said, tell that Dawson to get to the back of the queue with the rest of the losers. Oh, man. Oh, this goddamn Tyson Fury, boy. This dude here, man, is a savage, dog. He say, don't forget, the last time we saw this bomb, he said, the last time we saw this bomb need to get scraped off the canvas in Vegas. Oh man, this is a low blow. This is a low blow by Tyson Fury. He did not have to say this, guys. Tyson Fury, shout out to Mr. Quentin in the building. Tyson Fury, that was a low blow. This was a low blow in my opinion. You do not talk to the king like this. This is a low blow. Shout out to in my opinion. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
You do not talk to the king like this. You know what I mean? All of you Tyson Fury fans, get in contact with Fury and tell him to apologize immediately. Tell him that. What you say? In my opinion, say he said, Coach, you see Fury throw Ellie out of his camp that time? Yeah, I saw that. I saw when he did it. He say, LOL. He said, LOL. Wait till you read the next line down. Fury responded to Wilder's take on the Usyk fight. Yeah. I'm reading
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Man, look here, man. This is, bro. This is just too much. This is too much, dog. This is too much. Tyson Fury did not have to say this. This was a low blow. Tyson Fury reacts to Deontay Wilder saying he would like to fight Oleksandr Usyk. Deontay Wilder said right here, and I quote, as you can see, he said this via Sally Atback, aka better known as Ellie Suckback. He liked to suck through, Ellie Setback liked to suck through the straw. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep it PG. Ellie Setback, according to sources say that he likes to suck through the straw. You see what I'm saying? The sources say he liked that dark meat and he likes to suck through the straw. That's all I'm gonna say, according to sources, according to reports.
True.
Gotta say sources say, right? Gotta say sources say. Anyways, right? Anything, right? Deontay Wilder has stated he would like to fight Oleksandr Usyk. Wilder added, I'll fight them all. Now, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I ain't got no problem with that. Because I want to see the best fighters fight the best fighters. Deontay Wilder is one of the best fighters in the heavyweight division. If you want to fight Usyk, I ain't got no problem with that. But he can fight him after Fury and Usyk fight for undisputed if that fight was to materialize. I don't think it'll happen. But I'm saying if it happens, he does have to wait until, you know what I mean? Until we get an undisputed fight. Wilder added, I'll fight them all. The future is bright. The king is back. Ain't no excitement going through unless I'm here. I'm back by popular demand. He's back by popular demand. You came back at the right goddamn time. All right. Tyson Fury replied back to what Deontay Wilder had to say. He said, tell that Dawson, get to the back of the queue with the rest of the losers. Oh my God. This dude right here. Boy, the comeback. I ain't gonna lie. Tyson Fury got some hell of a comebacks now. I ain't gonna lie now. The dude funny the motherfucker. Tyson Fury's funny as hell. I can't take that from him. He's hilarious. Tyson Fury also said, don't forget the last time we saw this bum. He said the last time we saw this bum need to get scraped off the canvas in Vegas. Wow. That's a low blow. That was a low blow, man. He didn't have to say that, man. Tyson Fury didn't have to say that. Do you guys think that he was a little too harsh? Do you guys think, me of all people, of all the savagery, all the savage stuff that I say to my haters and detractors, me of all people are saying that, you know, I'm thinking Tyson Fury has went too far. Do I think it's too harsh? Me of all people are saying this. The irony, the kettle calling the pot black. The pot calling the kettle black. Well, however that goes. Black on black. Anyway. I think that was a low blow. What do you guys think? Okay. All right. Let's continue. Michael Benson been tweeting up something. Michael Benson said that Tyson Fury on hold on. Where is he talking about? Where's the tweet at? Oh, he commented on Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk and Anthony Joshua. He said, I've seen more excitement in a more can be on a Friday night without being disrespectful to Joshua. He's found his level. He's lost 3 of his last 5. So clearly he's come up wanting at a high level. And he has lost 3 of his last 5 fights. That is true. That's true.
True.
He's lost 3 of his last 5 fights. That is true. Those are facts. Tyson Fury on Oleksandr Usyk. Let me let you guys see this. As you can see, Michael Benson is putting out everything. Tyson Fury on Oleksandr Usyk. He said all of the pound for pound legendary status. I don't rate him. I guess he's trying to say of all of, I guess he's trying to say as it relates to pound for pound status, he said, I don't rate him. He would get a good hiding. He'll get a good hiding. You know what I mean? He said, let me tell you, I could beat Usyk on a week's training because he's a middleweight. He said, I'll put my fist right through him. It's an easy fight. Okay. All right. You see the Gypsy King? And then Fury says right here. and then right here, this is what he said on Talk Sports. Fury sends 500 million pounds ultimatum to Usyk and vows to beat him. On 1 week's notice. He want 500 million pounds for one fight. Boy hush. Oh man. I gotta say this article here. I gotta say it. He won 500 million pounds. Okay, all right. Well, you know. Hey, that's the biggest fight purse in the history of boxing. 500 million pounds? Shit. Hush. Hey, that's the biggest fight purse in the history of boxing right there, boy. Boy, goddamn, that's the biggest fight purse. That's just one fighter. That's just one fighter getting paid. So shit, if you're getting 500 million, I don't know who's gonna put that money up. You know, we know Bob Arum ain't doing it. 500 million pounds, that's more than Bob Arum's net worth. And Frank Warren, we know Frank Warren ain't got nothing. Sources say he broke over there in the UK. That's what they saying. So, you know, they say that Frank Warren, you know, he ain't got the bread like that. So I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie. The UK banter. Knocked down 305. What you say? Sign the contract. Yeah. Now, we ain't gonna hear nothing from Usyk because Usyk don't speak English. He's not gonna say anything. Usyk not gonna say anything. So we ain't, you know, he don't speak English. You see what I'm saying? So Usyk ain't gonna say nothing. Usyk just want to fight. That's all he want to do. Hey man, I just want to fight, dog. That's it. Y'all work that shit out, man. Let me know, man, when the contracts are signed. And I just want to fight, dog. I just want to fight. We got almost 500 people in here and less than 300 likes. I'm asking for 300. We got to get the likes up for me to open up them phone lines. You came at the right goddamn time. Food Revolution, what's going on, sis? Salute the Food Revolution. Shout out to my sister Food Revolution. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bales in the building. Can they say 500? He say 500 million is chump change for them Saudis. Ain't nothing chump change about 500 million. That ain't even the point. The point is, Kane, which fighter you know in the history of boxing ever got paid $500 million for a fight? Then because the chump change don't mean they're gonna throw it away. What they say? You say it's dangerous for Fury to be in Saudi. Wow, in my opinion, why you say that, fam? Why you say that? Why you say that, fam? Why you say that? Why you say it's dangerous for Fury to be in Saudi Arabia? Why you say that? John James, he say China got the money. Yeah, but it's China. I don't know the thing about China putting up no, you know what I mean? Cyrus, what to say, fam? 70-30, 80-20, 90-10. Yeah, man. Yeah. Sign the contract. Take whatever we give you. Take whatever we give you. Take whatever we give you. You get what I'm saying, though? Them games. He said Big Bad Fury about to become undisputed. I don't know. I mean, we want to see if he's gonna become undisputed. Shit, the way he talking, man, I don't know, bro. Way he talking, it don't look like he's gonna be undisputed. If you heard that video, you got 7 days to come up with the money, and he want $500 million. See, well, how you gonna become undisputed? You probably, hey, what they say? You pricing yourself out. You pricing yourself out. Hey, sources say. In other news, over here in America, you got welterweights. I want to point this out, guys. The irony in this. I'm going somewhere. I'm finna divert and then come back. According to certain people on the internet, they say that Terrence Crawford And Errol Spence is the biggest fight that can be made in the sport of boxing. Well, we just debunked that. Oleksandr Usyk and Joshua. That was a huge fight. They made a boatload of money. Both of those guys did. When it comes to Crawford and Spence, oh, the money's not there. The money's not there. How you gonna say in one breath, this is the biggest fight in boxing, and then in another breath, say we ain't got the money to put up, to pay for the biggest fight in boxing? Please, somebody make that make sense to me.
True, true, true.
Please, somebody make that make sense to me. We're seeing undisputed matches being made all over the sport of boxing. We're seeing fighters fights getting made in 5 minutes all throughout the sport of boxing. In 5 minutes, fights are getting made. But when it comes to a fight that's supposed to be the biggest fight in the sport of boxing, they arguing over nickels, quarters, whole head cheese, sandwiches. Oh man, he asked for too much money. How much he asked for? I heard he want, I don't know. He asked for too much money. He pricing himself out. Wait a minute, I thought y'all had all the money over there. Y'all had all the money over there. Y'all got all the vibranium. Y'all had all the money over there. I'm seeing Eddie Hearn and them going overseas, and Usyk and them and Johnson and them going overseas, getting money from the Arabs. They getting money from the Arabs. Doggone Frank Warren, and he trying to go over there and get money from the Arabs to pay for the fight for him and for Fury and Usyk to fight each other. Everybody going to get the Arab money. But over here in the land of Wakanda, these dudes, they can't even put the money up to pay for the biggest fight in the sport. Please make that make sense to me.
True, true, true.
And they are literally saying that, oh man, ain't no money for the fight. The irony in that. Well, how is the biggest fight in the sport if you ain't got no money the money to pay for the biggest fight in the sport? So when it comes to the brothers, and they getting in the welfare line of the PBC and Showtime in order to get money for the fight. Oh man, we ain't got the money, man. Woo, goddamn, you got to be realistic. It got to make sense. Oh, we the A-side. He wasn't built into a star. All this stuff there. Well, shit, I just saw Oleksandr Usyk. He wasn't built into a star. Oleksandr Usyk just fought Anthony Joshua. Was he built into a star? No. Oleksandr Usyk got fans in the Ukraine. Oleksandr Usyk wasn't a star. Didn't stop him from getting the bag twice fighting Anthony Joshua. But when it comes to the land of Wakanda, it's all okay. Do you get what I'm saying, guys? I just seen a guy that's not a star. Not a pay-per-view star, none of that. Get a boatload of money, not one time, but 2 times fighting Anthony Joshua. But when it comes to this side, when it comes to the chitlin circuit side, over here in America, in the chitlin circuit, we ain't got no money. You got to be a star. It's about putting butts in seats. All this duck language. All this nigga-splaining. Do you get what I'm saying? No, man, no. Just don't make no sense to me. Just don't make no sense to me. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Everybody fight. Everybody fight. When it comes to this one fight, two dudes who really, on the grand scheme of things, I mean, they known in their cities, their states, and stuff like that. And they can't even rub 2 quarters together to pay these guys. Ain't that some shit? They better go get some of that Arab money. That's what Al Haymon them better do. Y'all better go on over there. Hey, Booger Ray. Listen, y'all better go on over there. Go overseas. Talk to them Arabs. Go to the Saudis. Say, look here, baby boy, check this out, man. We shooting better than a broke dick dog. We can't even afford to pay top level, top competition, top money over here. With our record label, dog. We need y'all help. We need y'all help, bro. We on welfare. We on welfare over here, and we on welfare over here in America. We on welfare over here. Listen. We got the biggest fight in the sport. I can just see the Saudis right now. You say this is the biggest fight Excuse me. Talk to me. What do you say again, my friend? What your name is? Booger Ray. Your name is Booger Ray. I was watching this guy. Do you know Coach Malachi Williams? He's in America. He's a funny guy. Do you know who Coach Malachi Williams is? I just imagine the conversation. Just imagine the conversation, because Al Heyman ain't gonna show his face. We don't see Al Heyman. So just imagine the conversation with Booger Ray Leonard and the Arabs in Saudi Arabia. Prince, yes, Prince, I just want to come over here and talk to you, Prince. We're just having fun. We're having difficulties, Prince, putting this fight together for the PBC. We have Errol Spence. He's a star. And we have Terrence Crawford. He's really not a star, but, we're trying to put it together. We have the cash cow in the division. Have you ever heard of Tank Davis? Prince, have you ever heard of Tank Davis? And I can see the princes. I can see the princes talking to each other. Who is this guy? Is this the guy that was rubbing? Is this the guy that was rubbing? What's the little short black guy's name? What's the little short? Habib. Come here. Alhamdulillah. Habib. Who's this guy right here? Is this the guy? Is this the guy that fights for the little short guy? Is this the guy that was rubbing the little short guy? What's the boxer name? Like I said before. What's his name? Is his name? Like I said before. What is his name? Oh, you mean Floyd Mayweather? Is that the guy that was rubbing him down in the corner? Yes, that's him. What is he doing here? I think he's begging for money. He's begging for money? Yes, let's see what he got to say. Yes, Prince, I was sent over here as a representative. Our fighters are cash cows over there, and we're trying to get some money up. And pay for this Crawford and Spence fight. Both guys are, they're well known in America, and yada 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 yada. We're trying to get some money up, Prince. Is there any way you can give us a loan? We're shooting better than a broke dick dog. Do you know what a broke dick dog is, Prince? Prince, I'm pretty sure you do know what a broke dick dog is, right? Do we have any money? Get out of here, get out of here. No, we don't have any money. Listen. Is your name Booger Ray? Booger Ray Leonard, is your name Booger Ray? Do you know Coach Malachi? Yes, Prince, I know who Coach Malachi is. Hey, listen. I need you to get us his autograph. Get in contact with this guy. We watch him every day. He's funny. Get in contact with him. Get his autograph for us. Get his autograph for us, bitch ass nigga. Get his autograph for us and leave me going and stop begging for money. Stop begging. You know what I mean? Stop begging for money. Don't come to us with your hand out. Stop begging for money. No, we're not going to give you money to support these low budget fighters that you try to put together for. If you don't have the money to put up for these low budget fighters that's not making a lot of money over there with your company, that's not our problem. We like people who have star power on a global scale.
True.
He going over there. They better go on over there, man, and try to get with them Arabs, man. They better go try to get with them Arabs. That shit. Listen, them niggas on welfare over there, boy. They can't even put money up. They can't even put money up for the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. They can't even put money up for that. They better go get with the Arabs, man, and stop giving back-end contracts. That's all I gotta say. Shout out to Big Blunts. He said the Zone need 5 million people to subscribe to that app for $20 million a month. Okay. He say in 1 month they'll have 100 million. Do this for a year consistently. The Zone just got to worry about getting that app downloaded. Yeah. Yeah, Booger Ray, man, Booger Ray. See, I'm gonna tell you why Booger Ray gonna have problems raising money. I'm gonna tell you why he gonna have problems raising money trying to fund big fights that's gonna cost big money. I'm gonna tell you why. Because the Arab saw this video.
And who's the next big star under Mayweather Promotions? Ooh, we have quite a few young guns, as I say. And I don't want to leave any names out, but we have a great roster of young talent, and we've been very selective about what we're doing. Again, because when you have an abundance of fighters, it's hard to kind of focus on. When a big fight is to be made, it has to make sense for both sides. No promoter or company is going to put their guy in an event with everything to lose and nothing to gain, especially when we talking about this. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting. See, that kill you right there. Right there, that kill you. Soon as the Arabs saw that, they like, man, these niggas broke. Soon the Arabs saw that. Soon you went to go and woo and niggas complaining, they like, oh man, you know, they know what it is. Y'all listen, they gotta try to make it do what it do. They gotta take it, they gotta try to make it do what it do. Shout out to Matty Howard. Matty Howard, what's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? That's going on. It is what it is. Hey, Adam D, he say not a damn name dropped.
True.
he say not a damn name drop. Hey, not one name. He didn't drop one name. You know why he didn't drop a name? Because he literally don't have nobody over there. He literally don't have nobody over there. Everybody listen, let me tell you something, man. Y'all talk that stuff. Boy, if Frank Warren can pull this off, and get some of that Arab money to put the money up, to pay for this Usyk and Tyson Fury fight, the UK got it on lock when it comes to securing funds. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. If Frank Warren can secure the bag to make this fight happen with Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk, it's safe to say that the UK have the game on lock when it comes to raising money up for their fighters to make big fights. For their money to make big fights. It's safe to say that. While over here in America, we scratching and crawling, scratching and crawling. You got to fight for 1.5 and 2 million and get the rest on the back end. And let me tell you something. I fought Canelo. When all else fails, just blame Canelo. When all else fails, just blame Cinnamon. That's what we're gonna do. Shout out to Real Talk for dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, scared money don't make no money. No, sir. Scared money don't make no money, man. Scared money don't make money.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
All I'm saying to this here, man. The UK getting the bag. They when it come to putting down big fights, they gonna get the bag. They gonna get the bag over there. They get the bag. I called it the way I see it. The biggest fight in the sport of boxing, in America, can't even get made. The type of money that these dudes are asking for is nothing in comparison to what Canelo gets paid, Joshua gets paid, Usyk got paid, Fury got paid, Wilder got paid. Fury and Wilder got paid fighting each other. And then Fury got paid fighting Dillian White. He got, you know what I mean? It is nothing in comparison to that. But at the welfare office, you know what I mean? I'm going to start calling them dudes over there in Wakanda the welfare office. You know what I mean? Because they ain't got no money. At the welfare office, they can't even afford to pay their top guys. At the welfare office. I was on welfare. I remember when me and my mother, when I was a little shouty, you know what I mean? Me and my mother used to go down to the welfare office, they pick up our welfare check, and we used to get the welfare people used to give us it was a block of government cheese. Government, not government, government. That's how we say it in Florida. We got a big block of government cheese. It was in a brown box. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna show y'all what government cheese look like. That's what we say in Florida. Government. Government. So government. Government. You say it fast. Government cheese. This dude here say EBT card. No. We didn't have EBT cards when I was growing up. We had books of food stamps. Food stamps came in a book. It was a book of food stamps. And it's the price, food stamps was half the amount, cost half the amount of $1. So $1 food stamp was really 50 cents in one food stamp. $1 food stamp was really worth 50 cents in regular U.S. Federal Reserve notes. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. So now over here, they got these dudes on welfare. The fighters' houses fixing to get foreclosed on, and they cards not working. Cards not working when they go to the clubs and bars and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, man, this ain't making no sense, man. Hold on, let me Let me pull that up, boy. I got, but the struggle was real back in the day, boy. I say the struggle was real. The struggle was real back in the day. For all you jitterbugs, who don't know that the struggle was real. For all you jitterbugs that don't know, I gotta show you this here. When I was growing up as a shouty, this how it was. This how it was when I was growing up. This how it was. Y'all see this block of government cheese? It said pasteurized, processed American government cheese. It said U.S. Department of Agriculture for food help programs, not to be sold or exchanged. People used to get their boxes of government cheese, sit on it, and when a family got on the low, they would say they would sell the cheese to somebody else, right? This is Ronald Reagan. He was the president. He holding the government cheese up, smiling. You know what he doing? And this what it looked like when you bust it open. When you bust it open, this what it looked like. So it seemed like over here. You got certain companies, they just can't get it together. They can't pay for big fights. They just can't get it together. For some reason, they can't pay for big fights. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. It's looking bad. America looking bad. We looking bad right now, dog. We're looking bad right now, dog. We got to be able to afford to pay for big fights over here. Because it's making us look bad. It's making us look bad over here. We got to be able to afford to pay for big fights over here, dog. It's making us look bad. Everybody outside of America getting paid. You know what I mean? Shit, you know, except the American fighters. The American fighters, especially the black American fighters. The black American fighters can't get paid nothing. You know what I mean? $1.5, $2 million. And they promoters tell them, yeah, man, you know, you making a whole lot of money. And this dumb man nigga believing it. Yeah, you making a whole lot of money. No, you ain't making what you think you're making, dog. You know what I mean? A whole lot of money in comparison to where you came from. But you get what I'm saying, though. They better go get with them Arabs. That's all I got to say. Shit. Better go get with the Sheik or something like that. He said, Coach, when was the last time a fighter got paid $500 million? Never. Jaime Rivera, he say, damn, Coach, I remember that cheese, bro. Yes, sir. Government cheese. hey, that's what I used to, you know, that's what I used to eat. The struggle was real. I want to say, the one, Mr. Ham, you say the best grilled cheese sandwiches are made for government cheese.
True.
Hey, the old dirty boss, he said they should go start a GoFundMe. And you know what though? All jokes aside, old dirty bossing. Boy, you hit the nail right on the head. Terrence Crawford and Terrence, this is what they need to do. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, since y'all can't fight each other, ain't no money enough for to fight each other, y'all might as well start a GoFundMe. Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence might as well start a GoFundMe, seeking they can find somebody to give them the money that they want in order to fight each other. They might as well start a GoFundMe. Because there ain't no money over there at the welfare office. I can tell you that right now. What to say? He said it's possible Mayweather walked away with $300 million against Pacquiao. I don't know. I have no idea. If he made $300 million, what everybody else made? You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. Floyd Mayweather lies a lot too about how much money he makes. He exaggerates a lot. You know, Floyd always gonna put a little yeast on it, but I don't give a damn. I don't get paid none of it anyway. So, anyways, yeah, man, it is what it is, though. You see what I'm saying? He said cornflakes and King vitamins with scoops of sugar. You say cornflakes and King vitamins. Shit, I had the motherfucking Flintstone vitamins. We had the Flintstone vitamins. The struggle was real back in the day. Listen, bro, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. The money, but listen, the money, I don't get it, dog. I don't get it. I swear I don't get it. You got Tyson Fury getting ready to fight. Well, we'll see if that happens. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. I don't believe it's gonna happen. But if they can talk him down from his $500 million asking point, price point, if they can talk him down from that, maybe we can get this. Because we know Oleksandr Usyk is not going to ask for no outrageous money. You don't, as a matter of fact, you don't even hear nothing about Usyk talking about money at all. You don't hear nothing about Usyk talking about money at all. He don't talk about the contract, the details. He just say, look, you know, Eddie, I want to fight Joshua. That's it. That's all he say. Fish eyes. I want to fight Tyson Fury. That's all he say. That's all he say. He don't say nothing else. 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 That's it. Fish eyes. Bob Arum. I want to fight Tyson Fury. That's all he say. That's all he say. That's it. You ain't gonna hear no A side, B side. It gotta make sense. You on the wrong side of the street. You ain't gonna hear that. He don't care nothing about that. He don't care about the streets. He don't care about none of that. The man just want to fight. He's a throwback fighter. He's a throwback fighter. He'll fight anybody, anytime, anywhere, any place, anyhow. It doesn't matter to him. It doesn't matter to him. It is what it is. Shout out to Lisa Bells. She said Maypac was the biggest payday I ever heard of. Let's see. Look, Green House people, what they say? You say flat. You say from flat line. Yeah. That's my main man, Archie from Vegas. Archie from Vegas that say that. Archie from Vegas that say that. Archie from Vegas say that. What you say, fam? You say, remember when Riddick Bowe did a GoFundMe to stay in his home a few years back? No, I don't remember that. I don't remember that, fam. I don't remember that. Cool K, what to say, fam? You say that's why Bob loved Loma. They don't care about the money. I mean, don't get me wrong. Lomachenko making money. He making money. You know what I mean? It ain't like he fighting for free, fighting for welfare. I think Lomachenko is a millionaire. He's probably he's a multi-millionaire. You know what I mean? But they don't make all of that. You get what I'm saying? They don't make no fuss about that. You negotiate behind closed doors. You negotiate behind closed doors, and that's it. That's how it's supposed to be done. All that I need, it's like, man, your fighters, you got companies, they can't even afford to pay their fighters. That's all I'm saying, man. I just called it the way I see it, and it's facts. Bro, as a matter of fact, look at this here, man. We got all these, now, you got some companies, they have the welfare contracts. I like to call them the welfare contracts. We like to make economically feasible contracts for our company. Remember, I told you guys, as a matter of fact, let's go to the promoter. Yeah, boy, that good government cheese, boy, that good government cheddar cheese, boy. I'm trying to tell you, dog. I'm trying to tell you. The struggle was real. We were shooting bad back in the day. My whole neighborhood was poor. But hey, man, everybody got out there and hustle, got put that sack. We got the sack in our hand. Everybody got out there and hustle. They made it do what it do. They took nothing and made something out of it. The good old days. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really miss those days, though. Life was so simple then. I really miss those days. You know what I mean? I miss those days. But anyways, let's go over here. What the hell was I looking at? Oh, you know what? I think we was looking at the fights. We're looking at the fights. Let's go over here and look at these fights. Let's look at the schedule. They need, that's what I was going to look up. I was going to look up the promoter, the job of a promoter. That's what I wanted to show you guys. These promoters, we want promotional company friendly type contracts. We don't, the promoter's job is not to pay the fighter. I hope you guys know that. The promoter's job is to not pay their fighters. The promoter's job is to make as much money as he possibly can for himself. And that's the promoter's job. Make as much money for ourselves without paying our fighter the most amount of money. This is why Bob Arum was upset with Crawford. With all the money that I paid him, I could have built a mansion in Beverly Hills. So he should have left. When you got a promoter saying some shit like that, he should have left. But you get what I'm saying? He was upset. I'm paying that dude all the goddamn money. You know what I mean? Said he lost money with him, but then he was trying to re-sign him to come back to Top Rank. So I don't believe that. If you lost money with him, why you try to re-sign him? But that's neither here nor there. But you get what I'm saying, though. So Bob don't like to pay a motherfucker. And the PBC don't like to pay a motherfucker neither. They say Bob Arum cheap. The PBC cheap too now. Bob Arum is cheap and the PBC is cheap. 1.5 million guarantees, right? Get the rest on the back end, right? Okay. So in the promoter's job, they want to make as much cheese as possible. That's promoter's job, right? let's go ahead and read this here. Let's go ahead and read this here, this article. Remember, I showed you guys this here, right? They talked about Don King. They talked about Don King, right? And they say a promoter is not a manager. Here, no, matter of fact, let's go here. Let's go right here. A promoter could be one of the most important figures in sports history. Gives a clue to the nature of the position. They're talking about Don King. The promoter has power. The difference between a skilled boxer you've never heard of and a skilled boxer named Muhammad Ali is often a really good promoter. Now, I disagree with this because a promoter had nothing to do with why Muhammad Ali was very known. Muhammad Ali was very known because he was his own promoter. He was a self-promoter. Muhammad Ali, Bob Arum, nor Don King made Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali is self-made. He made himself. So I totally disagree with that in this article. We ain't gonna give no promoter no credit for why Muhammad Ali is known globally around the world. Ain't no promoter had nothing to do with that. Ali was the people's champ. Let's continue. I ain't mean to go on my rant. A promoter is not a promoter. A promoter is not a manager. There's a huge difference between the two. The manager's job is to what? Look out for the best interest of the boxer. The promoter's job is to what? Look out for the best interest of the promoter. Sometimes these interests align with the boxer's interests. Sometimes, but not all the time. Most of the time, they don't. But more often than not, they don't. That's why you hear so many boxers ending up broke despite success in the ring. The less money that a boxer makes for fighting, the more money that the promoter or advisory company, the more money that the promoter or advisory company who acts in the role of a promoter, the more money that the promoter or the advisory company gets paid for promoting the fight. When we work through promoters for hire, right? It's a lot like the setup that puts musicians and their record labels at financial odds. What does that mean? It's against the interest of a promoter to pay a fighter a lot of money. It's against their interest. When a promoter pays a fighter a lot of money, guess what? He has to be the top guy that's keeping the machine afloat. And they're like, man, we got to give him this money, but we know he gonna bring it back. I.e., this is why Canelo get paid so much money. They know they know the boy from Mexico gonna bring it back. Right? Let's continue. A boxing promoter is in charge of setting up and paying for everything involved in a boxing match and making sure all legal requirements are met at every step along the way. There's no fighter that's doing this in boxing that I know of, especially over here in America. So all of these fighters who got your LLCs, your independent record labels, I got my own promotional company. Boy, if you ain't putting the money up for your own fights, if you ain't taking care of all of the legal requirements that it take in order to set a fight up and put everything together, and you are taking on this financial burdens of putting this fight together, guess what? You ain't got nothing but an LLC. It look good on paper. You ain't got no staff, none of that. We don't want to hear that about you. You your own promoter. You ain't promoting shit. Sound good though. Sound good for the hood. Sound good for the hood. Sound good for the hood, right? The promoter assumes all the financial risk associated with the event. Whether that means the promoter is paying for the event himself or securing a number of secondary investors like Eddie Hearn to guarantee the costs are met. So when you see Eddie Hearn go overseas and talk to the Arabs and he secured money to put on this Oleksandr Usyk in Anthony Joshua fight, the promoter job in his sense, his job was to what? Secure the funds. That's what he did. He secured the funds not only for Anthony Joshua, but he secured it for Oleksandr Usyk as well. Let's continue. We don't have the likes up, but it's fine. We don't have the likes up, but it's fine. We need over 300. We got over 400 people in here. We got less than 300 likes. So the phone lines won't be open yet. Now, and when we talk about cost, we're talking about every single thing involved in a fighting event, from the plastic cups to the beer the cups from the plastic cups the beer is served in to the chairs for each corner. The promoter pays for that as well as the ring girls, the referees, the judges, the ticket sales, advertising, licensing, the licenses, and making sure the scales are used in the weigh-in are properly calibrated. A big-time promoter will often contract out a lot of things. They'll hire some people to do a lot of that stuff, right? While a small-time promoter is probably standing in line at the state commission's office to obtain the necessary licenses for a fight and is measuring the ring dimensions to make sure it's up to code. But either way, the promoter is ultimately what? Responsible for anything. Sorry about that, guys. The promoter is ultimately responsible if anything doesn't meet the legal requirements or if something goes wrong, like an ambulance isn't waiting or at ringside, if something was to unfortunately happen to the fighters, right? The fact that the promoter is assuming all of the financial risk is setting up a fight. What does that mean, guys? It means that he or she also logically expects to get paid a huge chunk of the profit brought in by that fight. This is where the rubber meets the road. This is where the promoter's interests are directly opposed to the boxer's interests. And this is why we don't have a Terence Crawford fight in an Errol Spence fight. The PBC is assuming all of the financial risk. The time to make the fight when you did not have to assume all the financial risk when Crawford was with Top Rank. Because Top Rank would have been responsible for taking the risk on Crawford, and the PBC could have been responsible for taking the risk on Errol Spence. But now you're going to assume all the financial risk. Now you're shaking like booty meat. You ain't got no cheese. Shout out to Myron, Boxing Logic United. Hey, okay. For dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said hit the like button. We need 300. Peace and pools.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
And this is why, and this is what's going on. So when you hear him say, it gotta make sense, when you hear him say, well, it gotta make sense, it's about putting butts in seats and all that stuff there. And, we're not gonna pay you that type of money. We're used to paying our fighters 1.5 and they're getting the rest of their money on the back end. The promoter saying that, what Booker Ray Leonard is saying that, man, we ain't putting that kind of money up on to pay no Devin Haney the type of money that he's getting paid from DAZN. We ain't paying him that kind of money. So he admitted that Devin Haney was making a lot of money with DAZN, and he's saying that we ain't paying that kind of money because they ain't got it. It's the welfare office over there. The welfare office. They ain't got it. They ain't got it. The money ain't there, right? The promoter and the boxer's manager negotiate the boxer's purse for the fight, how much money the boxer takes home for stepping in the ring. The boxer's respective purses are a cost involved in setting up the fight. Just like supplying an ambulance and the food vendors are costs, right? You have to factor all of those things in. It's called factoring in the business world. The larger a boxer's purse, the smaller the profit the promoter takes home. So the promoter's financial interests are best served by minimizing the boxer's purse as much as possible. An unscrupulous promoter would take advantage of a young, hungry boxer who just wants to get in the ring and show what he or she can do. It's up to the manager of the fighter to make sure that the boxer gets a fair chunk of the pie. The promoter has no duty whatsoever to be fair to the boxer.
True, true, true.
This is the problem. This is why the quote-unquote biggest fight that can be made in the sport of boxing in America, Spence Crawford, this is why this fight hasn't been made. This is why this fight hasn't been made. They broke. They ain't got the money. They ain't got the money. They can't afford to pay top dollar to these fighters. They can't afford it. That's why I say they need to go, Crawford and Spence need to go do a GoFundMe. Go do a GoFundMe. Wakanda ain't got the money. Or go overseas and y'all go give it to Arabs. Go give it to Arabs. Go give the Arabs. They're going to give the Arabs. It is what it is, man. The Arabs got the bread. The Arabs got the bread. They better go get the bread from the Arabs. They better go get the bread from the Arabs. Anyways. Shout out to William Posey. William Posey, what's going on, fam? What's going on? Shout out to the Rock from Brockton. What's going on, fam? He said, we getting Arab money. We getting Arab money. Yeah, they got to go get them Arabs money, man. He said, Coach, play to this day.
To this day.
Really, though. To this day, baby. To this day. To this day. To this day.
To this day.
Really, though. He said maybe that's why they stick to in-house fights. They be embarrassed finance-wise. Yes, they stick to the in-house fights. And every promoter does it. Bob Arum does the same thing. You know, he sticks to the in-house fights as well because it's economically feasible. They don't have to pay their fighters a lot of money. You get what I'm saying? Remember what I read. The promoter has no obligation to the fighter at all. If it's up to the promoter, he'll pay the fighter $5 to get in the ring. If it's up to the promoter. So they want to pay the fighters the least amount of money possible they can get away with, and then promise them the world on the back end. That's how that works. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. We don't believe in making another promoter rich. You get what I'm saying? Babes, what you say? You said, who do you think AJ should fight next? That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe Dillian White, maybe Oda Wallin. I don't know. Maybe just build himself back up. Take about 2-3 more fights, build himself back up, something like that. I don't know. Someone domestically. Somewhat domestically, fam. Somewhat domestically. The Rock from Brockton, what you say, fam? You say, Coach, you think they can make Ruiz Wilder? Yeah, they can make Ruiz Wilder. I think they can make Ruiz. No, you know what? Now, Wilder going to want a lot of money. Now, Deontay Wilder is the smart one. He's the smart one over there. Wilder ain't going for that. Now, Wilder, he's not going to make the kind of money he made with fighting Tyson Fury. Because there's no one over there that's a draw at the PBC. There's no one over there that's a draw over there at the PBC that's going to pay Wilder the type of money that he wants. Right? He's not going to make the kind of money he made fighting Tyson Fury. He's not going to make that kind of money. You get what I'm saying? And I think Wilder said that he makes more money outside of the ring than he do inside of the ring. So I don't. Andy Ruiz might want to get paid. Look, if I'm going to fight Wilder, I want to make what I got paid fighting AJ. You're not going to make what you got paid fighting AJ. So maybe I think they can make that fight. They probably can get both of them to fight for the low. Well, Deontay Wilder know his value. He know his worth. So he probably like, man, I ain't fighting for peanuts. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully they can make that fight. True Grit, what you say? You say PBC can pay Stanley on and step aside money, but can't pay Bud and Spence. Hey, man. It is what it is. Nigel Hines, what you say, fam? You say, Coach, negotiations are taking place for a possible matchup between Dubois and Dillian White. Yeah, I saw that, Nigel. I saw that, fam. I saw that. Reggie Leroy, what you say, fam? Reggie, shout out to Reg. He said why they couldn't make Gary Russell versus Tank, both from the PBC. Man, I don't know, man. I have no idea. Flip Jackson say Wilder versus Usyk. Nah, that fight ain't gonna happen. That fight ain't gonna happen. Wilder versus Usyk, that ain't gonna happen. Usyk want to fight Tyson Fury to become undisputed, so Usyk got one more fight left in him. He either got one more fight or no fights. He said if he can't get Tyson Fury, he's done. He's not fighting anyone else. He's retiring. So, shout out to the Chief. You said Bud and Spence want too much than what they're worth. Hey, man. Them boys ain't got the money to pay them. Bud and Spence need to try to find some Arabs that's going to put that money up. You know, go talk to Jerry Jones or somebody. Look like Jerry Jones, they may want to put no money up for this fight, huh? Right? Better go talk to them Arabs. Go talk to them Arabs, man. I know it makes America look bad. I know it makes us look bad over here in America. Can't even get the big money fights. Can't even get the big money fights. Oh, this guy's back over here. This is the guy that said he was at work. It's amazing for you to be at work and can't call the phone lines. For you to be at work, I ain't gonna even say your name. You sure enough found time yesterday when I looked at the replay. You was typing all throughout the chat, but you didn't have the nuts to call into the show. I ain't even say your names. What's your name? Mobby. What you say? You say, Coach, what about Wilder Joshua? I mean, I would love to see that fight, but it's gonna be it's gonna be much more of the same. It's gonna be much more of the same what happened last time. Mr. LDBC, who becomes two-time undisputed first, Usyk or Crawford? If I had to put my money on it, and I don't think neither one will become undisputed, but if I had to put my money on it, I'd probably say to be Usyk first, more so than Crawford. Especially if Fish Eyes can get them Arabs to put that bread up for the fight. If Fish Eyes can get the Arabs to put the bread up for the fight, yes. Yep. Especially that. You get what I'm saying? For real though. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Get out my face. Don't need nothing you got no more. Don't need no hair's been messing up my corner. And you better get that bad look off your face before I knock it off.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my dog Jamel Chalo, man. Y'all know I rock with Jamel Chalo. Jamal, not so, but Jamel, yes, sir.
Come fucking with me, you gonna get knocked the fuck out. I'm a knockout artist, baby.
Jamel want that smoke, boy. He want that smoke.
Fuck you all rolling up on for, cuz. He must don't know. He can't know. Huh? He can't know.
He must don't know. He can't know. Talk to him, dog.
There's nothing that I can do. Sorry, I moved my camera. There's nothing that I can do other than just be patient, let these boys keep talking that smack, and me be who I am. Damn, phone number falling. My bad. Look.
Goddamn Terrence Crawford don't walk into the office, the PBC offices. He don't came to Wakanda. You know what I mean? He don't came to Wakanda. Killmonger. You remember when Killmonger came to Wakanda? Hey, auntie. Killmonger don't came to Wakanda. And, you know, hey man, I heard y'all got all the vibranium over here. What's going on? Killmonger don't came to Wakanda. And he said, look here, man, this how much I want. This how much I want to fight the boy. Y'all say y'all had all the cheese. What going on? And then your boy over here, and he said he want all this to fight me. Okay, cool. So what's happening? Motherfucker, I hear me looking at both of these niggas
Who
like...
he is, DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't
Kick and free?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut the fuck. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I tell you something. Money, you know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Hey man, look here, man. I want 20 million to Pete, man. He want 20, I want 20 million. What? You want what? Who you think he was? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? You ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. I got a contract between me and you that said you take $1.5 million and you get the rest on the back end. Blue, let me tell you something. If I raise up, it's gonna be trouble. Trouble. Now walk it off. In other news, it is what it is, man. You know, who you think it was? DJ Quick? Kid Capri? How much money you want? How much money? Hey, Killmonger. Killmonger coming to Wakanda. Killmonger, how much money you want? You said you want what?
I need to talk to you right now about my royalties and how you keep your books.
My office hours are from 9 to 5.
Fuck your office hours. I need to talk to you right now, motherfucker.
Yeah, man. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Hey, give it the A-Rabs, man. I'm gonna call my dog Booger Ray though. I'm gonna call Booger Ray. Booger Ray, I'm gonna call you. I know you're watching. I know you're watching. Y'all don't know Booger Ray Leonard watch my show. Y'all didn't know that, did you? All of them watch me. Everybody watches me. All of them watches me. They won't tell you. They won't admit it, but they watch me. Booger Ray. I'm gonna see what we can do, dog. I'm gonna see can I pull some strings and see can we get y'all to get some of that A-Rab money over there, man. Y'all need some A-Rab money. Y'all need some A-Rab money over there, man. Haleen, what you say? You say, Coach, who you got? Conor Ben? Chris Eubank Jr. Eubanks, you know what, dog? I don't know yet. I kind of want to ride with Conor. You know what I mean? Because I like Conor, but I think Chris gonna beat him. Conor Ben is still kind of green, and I don't know if it's you know what I mean? Like I don't know if he has enough experience yet to deal with Eubank. I know they fighting at a catch weight. You get what I'm saying? So I'm kind of the sentimental favorite for me is Conor Ben because I like Conor Ben a lot. But I think I'm gonna lean towards Eubank. What you say? Just a fan. He say Conor is a lot smaller. It seems. Yeah. I think Eubank can outbox him. I think he'll outbox him. That's what I think. I think he'll outbox him. You get what I'm saying? But I'm pulling for Conor. I'm pulling for Conor Ben. But I mean that's just how I see it. Shout out to Steven. He say, oh, you talking about Jeff? You say, Jeff, I'm going for Ben too. Okay, cool. We need 8 more likes. I open up the phone lines. 8 more likes. You get what I'm saying? But you see what I'm saying, guys? Like the stuff is crazy. The stuff is crazy what I see going on. You know what I mean? You got some promoters that can go get that A-Rab money. You got fights being made left and right. Big fight. I'm talking about big fight, big money fights. We ain't talking about low budget fights. We ain't talking about low budget fights. We're talking about big money fights are being made. And certain people just can't get it together. They ain't got the cheese there. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. Just a fan. What you say, fam? You say, he said maybe that's why Leonard and Bob hate Hearn. He's getting that A-Rab money. Eddie Hearn is their competition, so it is what it is. I remember when Booger Ray was in love with Eddie Hearn. I remember when he was in love with Eddie Hearn. I don't know what Eddie Hearn did. You know what I mean? I don't know what Eddie Hearn did to make Booger Ray want to fight the man and physically and cause physically bodily harm to him. I don't know what he did. You know what I mean? But hey, man. Shout out to The Rock from Brockton. You say, Coach, Loma gonna get a tune up against Sade Big Nuts. Hey, put your money on Sade Big Nuts. Put your money on Sade Big Nuts. Sade Big Nuts 25-0 in the hood. I got Sade Big Nuts on right here. I put that on the hood. Sade Big Nuts. Put your money on Sade Big Nuts. I put that on the hood, baby. I got my dog Sade Big Nuts shirt on. I put that on the hood. You see what I'm saying? I put that on Mama and them. I put that on the hood. I put that on Mama and them. Put your money on Sade Big Nuts.
I want to thank the whole hood who came out here. I love y'all. I did this for the hood. Y'all know I beat that boy.
Yeah, man. Put it right, man. Sade Big Nuts represent for the hood. Now, phone line is open. 530-494-9636. It's down at the bottom. It's strolling at the bottom right here. Please keep your phone calls down to 2 minutes. Don't call here filibustering, telling me long stories and stuff like that. No, I don't want to hear nothing about your baby mama put you on child support and the police looking for you because you late for child support. I don't want to hear about none of that shit. I just want to hear, you know what I mean? Make your points in 2 minutes. We got to respect and let everybody call in. And in UK, the number's at the bottom, 4420-3769-8745. You came at the right goddamn time. And you know what? I love that shit. I got a sample of that. Oh, I pulled up at the right time. You came at the right goddamn time. The right goddamn time. I mean, yeah, man, Booger Ray. We got my dog Booger Ray. Yeah, man, we got Booger Ray right here, man. Booger Ray wanna put them paws. Booger Ray wanna put them paws on him. Booger Ray, talk to him, baby. Talk to him. Hey, listen, everybody in the UK, I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm riding with my dog Booger Ray Leonard. Booger Ray gonna put them paws on Eddie the Hitman Hearn. I am the only promoter that's been promoting that fight over here. It is what it is. Cool. Booger Ray, he do kind of look like a broke Kojak. He do kind of look like a, Kojak was white. He look like the black Kojak. You know what I mean? He look like a low budget, cause Booger Ray ain't broke, but he look like a low budget Kojak, to be honest with you. He do kind of look like a low budget Kojak, but that's my dog Booger Ray. I'm putting my cheese on Booger Ray.
Sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll smack the shit out of him in front of everybody.
Only dark times for you.
I mean, just throw Haney's name in the hat. There is no fucking hat.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I don't play them type of games.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
Did you fucking learn your lesson from that? With AJ?
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
I'll knock that motherfucker's hole out. Period.
Only dark times for you.
There ain't no hats to throw nothing in here. We're running a fucking business.
Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone.
You fucking idiot.
Leonard L.B. Why you always talking about me?
Oh man, I love that song. That song, I had that song when I'm at the gym working out. I had that song on repeat. Oh, when I'm at the gym working out. You know what I mean? That's one of my favorite songs of all time. I think Eddie the Hitman Hearn, he has a great, bright future. And as a singer, I think he need to cut an album. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna be the first boxing community. We're gonna promote this fight with Booger Ray versus Eddie the Hitman Hearn. We're going to promote this fight, and we're going to have Eddie Hearn go in the studio and record a whole album. We're going to do an entire album, in support of this fight coming up. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do.
True.
Eddie Hearn got all the tenderonis too now. I think that's what it is too. Eddie Hearn, a tenderoni magnet. He tall, he look good, he handsome. You know what I mean? They don't like that. They don't like that. They don't like that. Bob Arum, them don't like that. Fish Eyes don't like that. You know what I mean? Fish Eyes don't like that. They don't like that. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Booger Ray got a little stomach, so he got to lose that stomach. Booger Ray got to lose. I got to get my dog in shape though. All bullshit aside, I got to get my dog in shape. I think he got to stop eating them hog head cheese sandwiches. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get him to stop that. Shout out to the one, Mr. Ham. He said, yes, sir. He said, we're COVID free. And now we're able to go back to the gym, brother. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Going back to the gym. Going back to the gym. Yeah, man. Hey, in my opinion, he said it would do numbers worldwide. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. It would do numbers worldwide. That fight would do numbers. As a matter of fact, that fight would be bigger. That fight would be bigger than Spence versus Crawford, to be honest with you. That fight would be bigger than Spence versus Crawford. Booger Ray Leonard versus Eddie the Hitman Hearn. That fight would be bigger. That fight would be bigger than Spence versus Crawford. And showing up will. That's what I think. I think that fight would be bigger than both of them. Because they're going to bring the casuals. And you got to understand, Eddie Hearn going to bring the people from the music industry because he's a singer. He's a singer. You just heard him sing just then. You heard him sing this in. Hey, Lil Greenhouse P say Sunshine by Oleksandr Usyk. One of my favorite songs. Sunshine. Hey, man, but don't get me started. I turn back R&B in a minute. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though, right? They're going to have to, over here in America, these promoters over here in America, these promoters and advisory companies, when you want to put together a big money fight, unless you're doing a joint venture with another promoter, if you're willing to take on all of the financial risks, you better damn well be able to get the money or find some investors that's going to put the money up for your big money fights. You're good at putting together low money fights, 1.5 million and stuff like that, 2 million guaranteed. You're good at doing that, unless Canelo's involved. Now, when Canelo's involved, then, he going to bring the money at you. Look here, baby boy. Look here, puto. Look, I told you, puto, I told you. Look here, puto. Look at SA. I don't do 1.5. I don't do 1.5 SA. You're not going to do me like you did Isak Cruz. I heard you gave Isak Cruz a frozen cup, SA. You gave him a frozen cup. You know what I mean? A Telada. You gave him a frozen cup. You know what I mean? And you gave him a 12-pack of Corona on the back end, SA. We don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. And say, I need 40 million. I need 40 million up front. Well, guarantee you, we don't do that over here. We don't do that over here. The boy from Mexico wouldn't have it, boy. He wouldn't have that shit. Like, look here, man. Shit. Yeah, shit, you got to pay me. I don't give a damn what y'all used to doing. You know, all this, 1.5, shit. Listen, I got a toilet seat that costs more than 1.5. What I'm going to do with that? Canelo walking in the office, what I'm going to do with that? Him and Eddie Reynoso. What I'm going to do with that? 1.5. My daughter has a watch that costs more than 1.5. What am I going to do with that? Look here, it's going to be 40. I need 40. Guaranteed. And I need all of the TV rights, the Mexican TV rights. I need all of that. And this what I want on the back end, on the strength of the pay-per-view sales as well. This is what I want. Take it or leave it. They didn't tell Canelo, oh man, you pricing yourself out. Hey, they didn't tell Canelo, you pricing yourself out. You asking for more than what you worth. They didn't tell him that. They say Crawford asking for more than what he worth. You know what I mean? They didn't tell Canelo you asking for more than what you worth. They didn't tell Caleb Plant, the only way you're going to get 10 mil, you're going to have to fight this dude right here. This dude is the bad. That's the only way you're going to get $10 million. Now, look here, man. You better pray that he come back to the table. Canelo come back to the table, they open up the ATM machine. Now, sources say that Canelo fucked their budget up, though. All jokes aside, sources say Canelo fucked their budget up. He took all the money. Sources say. Sources say, he took all the money, so. You know what I mean? He took all the money. That's what they say, man. So we're gonna blame Canelo. Fuck it. Old Dirty Boss, what they say? You say Fury is waiting for Usyk to finance the fight. He's peanuts compared to both Usyk and AJ. You know what though? But the question I have, Old Dirty Boxing, is why Bob Arum or Frank Warren can't finance the fight? Why is that? Because you know who's who, because who brings the money. You know who's who because who brings the money. You get what I'm saying? Reese Mack, some boxers should be running away. Yeah, Roy Ayers, yeah, running away. That's one of my favorite songs, man. That's one of my favorite songs by Roy Ayers. Yep. Rod say, Coach, I heard Al wants Caleb 10 million. Hey, look here, baby boy, that $10 million I paid you. Yes, I'm gonna need that back, baby boy. What you mean you're gonna need it back? Yeah, I'm gonna need that $10 million back, baby boy. Right now, I'm gonna need you to reinvest that money back into the company. Yeah, that 10 million, baby boy. I'm gonna need you to reinvest that money back into the company. What you mean? What you mean? I need to reinvest the money back in the company? Man, I was just living in a double wide trailer, man. I was living in a double wide trailer, man, before I got paid this money for fighting Canelo. Well, yeah, I know. But I'm gonna need you to reinvest back into the company. What you mean? I gotta reinvest. Oh man, it's hilarious, man. What you mean I gotta reinvest? I need you to reinvest back into the back into the company. Just the fam. What did he say, fam? He said Al's Caleb did say I want one more fight. I meant 5. What did he say? He said Al's like, Caleb, I did say 1 fight. I mean 5. Hey, man, that's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Jaime, what you say, fam? Jaime said, that's messed up, coach. He said, that's messed up. Yeah, man, that's messed up. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. That's all I'm saying. What they're going to have to do is this here. As I said before, guys, when you make your highest paydays fighting fighters, I mean the big money fights. Big money fights, when you got $40, $50 million fights, those are considered big money fights. If you $80 million fights, $100 million fights, big money fights, Some people can get the bread up for it, and some people can't. Some can. Sometimes I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't. Remember that commercial? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello, Coach. It's me, Sawal from London. How you doing?
What's going on, fam? Talk to me.
Chilling, man. I've just been listening to you. You know, man, you're one funny guy, Coach. Yeah, you know what I mean? Ratings to you. I just want to say, Fury, you know, the shenanigans, the usual Fury shenanigans that he's doing, he's not going to fight Usyk. That's my belief. He ain't fighting Usyk. Because if that was the case, you're the so-called number one. You should have the money. You should be sending Usyk offers. Why are you expecting Usyk to send you offers?
Yeah.
You got Bob Arum, you got Frank Warren under you. So why don't you send Usyk an offer? And another main reason why I think the fight is not going to happen.
Yeah, because he sent Derek Chisora an offer, right, for $2 million pounds, something like that.
Yeah, 2 million. No, that's so-called 2 million. But what was the contract? He didn't send no contract. Derek Chisora said they didn't send me a contract. He just said it on Twitter. What? So it's a Twitter video or contract now, Coach. Is that what we're saying?
Sign the contract.
60-40,
70-20. Go ahead.
This is what exactly this is why I like AJ so much. He wanted to fight Usyk again so he can win the belt, so he can have a fight, I think, against Fury. He said that in the thing. He goes, I wanted to do it for my people so I win, so I can give, I think, the boxing, like the undisputed fight. This is the main reason. I think if Tyson Fury really wanted the fight, he should get your $50 million. It's easy, $40 million. Take whatever, about $500 million, bro. You off your head. And another thing, after you win that fight, you should tell AJ, I'll give you a shot so we can make the biggest fight. Give him an opportunity, pay him 30%, and watch Anthony Joshua will take even 20%.
All right.
Well,
Hey,
it
shout out
gets
to
Fury, isn't it? Fight's not going to happen. That's all I have to say, Coach. Have a good one.
Shout out to Sawad, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Al Money. Al Money always getting money. Hey, okay. Dropping that $2. Bam, super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, man, I appreciate that there, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. It is what it is at the end of the day, man.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Bishop Don Magic Wand. Hey, okay. Dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
What you say, Bishop Don Magic Wand? You say I think you say Frank Warren and Bob Arum don't want to pay for Fury's fight because he's too much of a liability. You make a valid point, and I do remember Bob Arum saying they lost money on Fury in the United States in the Wilder's fight. The fight did generate money, but because they had to pay the fighters so much money in order to pay Fury so much money in order to make that fight happen, and then you got two promoters involved and the networks and stuff, he said they lost money in that fight.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
You get what I'm saying, though. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. We'll see how it plays out. In my opinion, what you say? You say Frank and Bob won't pay. They will let the Arabs pay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. If you can get, that's the job of a promoter. If you can't pay for the fight yourself, can you get outside investors? And I never wondered why, like in this case with Crawford and Spence, they should get outside investors. I mean, you got outside investors that invested money in from Waddell and Reed to start your company, but that was a U.S. based company. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Rick Ricardo, San Antonio. What's up, Coach?
Rick Ricardo, San Antonio. Talk to me.
Yeah, so I think Fury just talking shit. He knows it's unrealistic to get 500 mil, man. I think that's just his way of saying he wants a boatload of fucking money.
Yeah.
The other way to look at that is he's just flat out ducking. The guy really don't want to fight. Those are the only two ways I see it. Obviously he ain't gonna get no fucking 500 million. So to me, that's just his way of saying that. Yeah, I just want a shitload of money for this fight. To me, I think if it was to pop off, I would say as of right now, it's a 50-50 fight with a slight edge to Tyson Fury just based on his dimensions, his size, and the way he moves. He is a good boxer. But yeah, to me, that's just the way that shit is. The whole thing with Wilder, talking about Usyk's stamina, I don't know where the fuck that came out of. I don't get that at all. I think Usyk would box circles around him. But yeah, man, it's one of those where we're just gonna have to wait and see what the fuck happens, man. Would I like to see? Would we like to see undisputed? Fuck yeah, but I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. This is one of those. I'm just gonna wait for the official announcement. So I do want to see Usyk back in the ring again, but obviously the man wants to be undisputed, so that's what I'd be waiting to see what happens. So as of right now, top three heavyweights is Tyson, Usyk, and then you got Joshua. Joshua right now still has a chance of beating anybody else under him. And he's still a draw. He's still up there, man, when it comes to draw and power and drawing power. So that's where I see that fight. I would like to see him fight somebody like Michael Hunter, get back in the mix, or Zhang. I thought he put up a good fight. There's other fights out there. So, and lastly, before I go, I think the WBC is in bed, of course, with Heyman, and of course with other top fighters and top promoters. But in this case, if you notice, Wilder's still positioned at number one at WBC. How? I don't know, with 2 losses and a long layoff.
Yeah.
But he is, and I think they're trying to set up Ruiz, the winner of Ruiz and Ortiz, primarily Ruiz, because we are going to pick him to win that fight, to fight Wilder in a big pay-per-view event. And they're going to sit back and see what happens with Usyk and Fury. Now, if Fury does actually retire or drop that fight, guess what? Wilder and Ruiz, big fight, WBC title, is going to be held hostage for who knows how long.
Yeah.
That's my call.
Yeah. All right. Hey, shout out to Ricky Ricardo, though, man. Thank you, fam. Yeah, make a valid point. You get what I'm saying? Again, I'm listen. If we can get that undisputed fight, we haven't had an undisputed champion since what? Lennox Lewis in the heavyweight division. So I would definitely want to see that fight. But do you guys feel that 500 million is asking for too much? Is that pricing himself out, or how do you feel about that? The asking price. 500 mil is no fight in the history of the sport of boxing got paid $500 million. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's your boy Jesse from Compton, coach.
Jesse from Compton. Talk to me, my brother.
Well, for the fight, unfortunately, I don't think it's gonna happen because that whole thing with Tyson Fury, like being supposedly involved with those Irish mob dudes.
Yeah, Daniel Kennedy.
Who knows if who knows if like some outside investments are even gonna wanna. I highly doubt that anybody's gonna offer him 500 mil, but aside from that, I don't think a lot of outside investments are gonna wanna be involved with him, especially the Saudis being with him, like being so conservative.
You make a valid point on that because I have forgot all about that, but you make a valid point. It could be a situation. I don't know. They might be looking at him because that dude Kinahan he's an international. He's wanted in several countries, right? In Ireland, UK, and in the UK. I don't know about UK, but in Ireland and
and that's like
the American government wants him. So it's like they got all types of pictures together and over there in the Middle East. So I don't know. That's you make a valid.
There's like a lot of
point. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, there's a lot of like international barriers. You know what I mean? Like one country's gonna be like, hey, if you work with him, we're gonna like not allow you to import certain products or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Things of that nature. And as for Usyk, he makes a good point. He doesn't really talk about money. And as far as I know, I think Usyk will just outbox him because as of late, Tyson Fury's like most recent opponents that haven't been like anything near Usyk's skill, like in terms of just punch variety and footwork. Wilder doesn't really move the head. That's why he's getting cracked a lot.
Yeah.
Same thing goes for freaking what's his name, Dillian. He got knocked out by Povetkin with the same thing with the uppercut. And what did he get knocked out with? Or dropped at least with Fury, the uppercut as well.
Yes, sir.
So that's just my piece.
All right, shout out to Justin from Compton, man. Compton in the
Appreciate you, man.
house. Yeah, man. In my opinion, you say the U.S. government threatened to sanction them. They wouldn't fund it. The U.S. government would never threaten to sanction Saudi Arabia. The Saudis pretty much control America. The Saudis, China, you know, America is a country that's controlled by some of everybody. You know what I mean? Our politicians sold us out a long time ago over here. So they don't care nothing about the American threats. When America depended on the Saudis for oil, they got America by the balls. The only thing America has, we have a powerful military, and they're known for invading countries, killing their leaders and presidents of countries, and doing that. They're known for their military, but other than that, the American government is controlled by outside forces. So they ain't gonna fuck with the Saudis. Trust me, they ain't fucking with the Saudis at all. What they gonna do with the fuck the Saudis tell them to do, especially under this administration. You say if he couldn't get them, then no. However, neither one of them are more popular in the sports. Oh, y'all, I don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all talking about popularities? Triple G's, what you say? You say that's 100. It's 100, okay. Shout out to you. What you say, fam? You say, oh yeah, America was for sale a long time ago. Yeah. Yeah, but America is probably the most crooked country on the planet Earth. Might not be none no more crooked than America. They like number one. So you know how that is. You say we controlled by other groups. Yeah. Antonio, what's going on, fam? Antonio James say facts. Antonio James, yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Yeah, man, but you know, it is what it is, though. It is what it is, though. You know what I mean? So we'll see. You know, apparently, when you want to make a big money fight, the big money fight is you're going to need the outside money to make those big money fights. You know, to make the little small money fights, they're very easy to make over here in the United States. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Troy Graham, Baltimore. How you doing, man?
I'm doing straight, Troy. Talk to me.
All right. Because I'm bored, I just looked something up. Hearns and Leonard, the first fight, right?
Right.
Leonard,
can
this is 81.
Can you wrap it up in 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Leonard got 11 million, Hearns got 8 million.
Okay.
These two cats are nowhere near close to those two. So they should this fight should be easy to make. And, you know, you actually made a good point where you said, you know, how is it the biggest fight over here in America, but it can't get made?
Can't get made.
That's contradiction.
Yeah, facts. That's facts.
Yeah, well, all right, bless up, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Hey, Troy, you said Sugar Ray made what? Oh, he hung the phone up. I got it, though. I got what he said. He said they made Sugar Ray made 8 million, and I think Hearns made 8 million as well. Something of that sort. Shout out to Troy Graham, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Wicked 80. What do you say, family? Say facts. Jaden, you say Eddie the A side. y'all talk about with Booger Ray and Leonard. Booger Ray and Eddie the Hitman Hearn. What did it say? You say this will be a miracle if Troy pulls this off. Yeah, he did. Yeah, Troy pulled it off. Troy did. Shout out to Troy, man. Just the fans say, don't take what Tyson says at all. He say remind he's been retiring every week before this fight. He says all negotiation tactics. So don't offer him 1.5 million up front. Hey, that is true. He done retired about 20 times. I'm retired. Well, why you ain't let the belt go? I ain't gonna let the belt go. I'm gonna retire and hold the belt. You do know they're gonna give you a replica belt. You know what I mean? Once you retire. You know, I got some over here. You know, me being undisputed myself, you know, me being an undisputed YouTube champion. That's what I gotta say too, guys. Me being the undisputed YouTube champion, I'm trying to become undisputed on Twitter now. I'm moving to Twitter. You know, I don't took out the Island Boys. I don't took out the Island Boys on TikTok. So I got that belt. I'm moving to Twitter. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna relinquish my undisputed titles on YouTube, and I'm gonna allow you other channels to fight for it in order to become undisputed. I'm gonna allow you other channels to fight and get the belts. So I'm gonna relinquish my titles. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna allow you other guys to go ahead and wallow. It ain't fair. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna let the other ones fight for the belts. You know what I mean? I think I held it down pretty good. You know what I mean? I can be the ambassador for Undisputed on YouTube, and I think I motivated. You know, I think I motivated a lot of people. Shout out to Alan Maddox. Hey, okay. For dropping that quarter of a bam dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Alan, what you say, fam? He say, Coach, I'm not a Duck Nello fan, but at least his cherry pick opponents ain't being offered $50 and the Mitsubishi's payment.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Shout out to Jaime Rivera. Jaime Rivera, what you say, fam? What you say, fam? Where Jaime at? I just saw my brother. Jaime, what you say, fam? You say, Coach, if this fight was in the UK, Crawford and Spence would have fought 3 times by now. Yes, sir. That's so true.
True.
Yes, sir. If Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence were UK fighters, we'll be on the trilogy. We'll be on the trilogy match right now. We'll be on the trilogy right now. I want to unify. I want to unify.
Unknown caller.
I'm sorry. 160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
This is Carlos from California.
Carlos from California, talk to me.
I had a hypothetical question for you. Let's say Fury decides that fight never gets made. Will they take the belt and have somebody fight for it as a vacant belt?
I don't know. He said he retired and he still ain't let the belt go. So, but you saying hypothetically if he does officially retire and the belt becomes vacant, they have Deontay Wilder ranked number 1 with the WBC. So the way Mauricio Sulaiman and the PBC and Al Haymon has lined it up for Wilder, they have it set up to where he will become the next guy to fight for that WBC title. So to answer your question,
possible that?
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, is it possible that, let's say he retires within this week, that the Wilder versus Helenius fight could be for that belt?
You know what? That's a good question. I don't have the answer to that. The reason why I do not have the answer to that, because with Mauricio Sulaiman, he changes the rules and he does what he wants to do as it goes along. So I don't know. I don't know if he'll say, this fight is with Wilder versus Fury. It's going to be for Wilder versus Helenius. It's going to be for the vacant WBC title. I don't know. Could they have rules to where the guy who is the mandatory is the one that if the mandatory and the interim champion, and let's say Tyson Fury is the champ, and let's say Tyson Fury decide, and let's say Robert Helenius is the mandatory. He's the mandatory. He's the interim champion. He's the WBC interim champion. He held that belt that Dillian White had. If Tyson Fury decided to retire, the interim champ will automatically be elevated to the full championship status. So that's how that would work. But when you're dealing with the WBC, they change their rules so much. And one day it's like this, the next day it's like that. You just never know. So I really don't have an answer for you. My answer to you is this: whatever Mauricio Sulaiman says at that moment, however he's feeling at that moment, that's what happened. I can't guess it.
Okay, thank you, Coach. That's all.
All right, shout out to Carlos, man. Yes, sir, man. Shout out to Carlos, man. Calling from California. Thank you, my brother. Just the fans say if Tyson turns it down, they will email it to Usyk. No, they won't do that. According to whoever the interim champion is, I don't know. But the way they have it set up, it's gonna be they got Wilder first in line to get cracks at that belt, to get his belt back. So that's the way they got it set up. You know what I mean? Shout out to Little Green Eyes Pete. What you say? You say don't believe anything. Yeah, it's especially when you're dealing with Mauricio Suleiman and bro, like, man, I don't know. I tell you, man. It's crazy. It is what it is. That's why I can't guess it. That's why I can't. You can't never guess it. Shout out to Dr. Paul Evans, a good doctor. What do you say, fam? You say if the Arabs win the bid, it definitely won't be in the UK or America for that matter. Yeah, absolutely. It shouldn't. If the Arabs, hey, Dr. Paul, if the Arabs, we say Arabs over here in Florida, Arabs. You pronounce it Arabs, but we say Arabs. If they win the bid, of course they're gonna have it in their country. Shit, as they should. You get what I'm saying? As they should. They should have it in there. I pay for something. I'm gonna have it in my crib. And to be honest, if the Arabs get involved, they'll probably tell Tyson Fury, look here, man. Look here. This is what it's gonna be. This is what we're going to pay you. We're not paying you $500 million. You can forget that. You never made that in your life. This is what we're going to pay you right here. This is what we paid Joshua and Usyk. We think this is fair. This is what we're going to pay you. And if he rebuffs on it, they walk. Just walk if he rebuffs on it. So, I mean, but that's going to be Eddie Hearn's not Eddie Hearn. That's going to be Fish Eyes. Fish Eyes and Bob Arum are going to have to, figure that out. You get what I'm saying? What you say, Little Green Eyes? You say he can't fly to the USA. Oh, yeah, no. Fury can't come over here. Nobody named Fury can come to the USA. Nobody named Fury can come over here. So he has no choice but to fight overseas anyways. You get what I'm saying? You know what? If Ukraine didn't have a war with Russia, shit, I would have loved to see that fight. Would have been good for the Ukrainian people to see that fight happen in Ukraine. To see Fury and Usyk fight in the Ukraine. You know what I mean? Little Green Eyes Pete, you say can't go to Spain either? Jaime, what you say, fam? You say, Coach, Booger Ray don't drop names because Oscar and Arum have all the fighters. In the lightweight division, they do. Yeah, you're right about that. In the lightweight division, they do. For the most part, they have the top guys. For the most part, you get what I'm saying? And he really don't have much. To talk about or brag about. You get what I'm saying, Jaime? Dr. Smith asks, he say Fury would embarrass both of those bums that night. Oh yeah? Well, Dr. Smith asks, he say The Rock from Brockton. You say trainer change loses Fury the fight. Oh, you saying without Sugar Hill? I don't think Sugar Hill is gone though. I don't think he's gone. I don't think he's gone. Sugar Hill still in the fold. No, Sugar Hill is very loyal and faithful to Tyson Fury. So Sugar Hill is very loyal and faithful to him. So I understand. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. Mike Ocho, what did he say? He said, I think Wilder could KO Usyk. No joke. I mean, it's a heavyweight division. Anybody can get knocked out. Wilder can KO Usyk. Usyk can KO Wilder. Wilder has been KO'd before twice. So you get what I'm saying? It's the heavyweight division, fam. Anything can happen in the heavyweight division. Especially once fatigue sets in. You know what I mean? When a fighter get tired, It's very easy to get knocked out then. I mean, say all publicity is good publicity for the Gypsy Giant. Yep. That's what Don King say. All publicity is good publicity, baby. As long as they talking about you. When they stop talking about you, when he probably watching this video right now, when they stop talking about you, then you know that's when you should worry. That's what he told. That's what my main man named Don King told Larry Holmes. Now, time will tell will this fight happen or not. We're gonna see what's up. We're gonna see what's up. We're gonna see what's up. Yep, we're gonna see what's up. Let's give everybody a round of applause. It is what it is.
We the Charlo twins. We known for calling everybody out.
Please call these people out. Listen, the whole world's looking at you. Call these people out,
What's up? It's the Jamal the Hitman Charlo. Let's get it. Who won it?
Name them names, man.
They know who they is.
Name them names, please. The names need to be named.
They know who they is.
The Mexican monster.
Mexican monster.
Mellow. Sir, man, yes, sir. It is what it is, man. Y'all know what time of TI is. Shout out to Ron Boy Fresh. Shout out to Dantes. Shout out to Chicarelli. Shout out to my brother Damian Bennett. Shout out to Lil Green Eyes P. Shout out to my brother Charlo. Shout out to Ahmed. Knock down 305. Shout out to Thomas Jones. Shout out to Christiana Faid. Shout out to my sister Misfit. Shout out to Retro Boston and Documentaries. Shout out to School of X-Men. Shout out to my brother Mark Nash. Shout out to Philly Fly. Shout out to Adrian Big 30. Shout out to Ace Need. Shout out to Dr. Paul Evans. Shout out to my sister Arlette from Harlem World, stand up. Shout out to Lisa Bales. Shout out to my brother Smith and West from Detroit. Shout out to Punch Perfect Boxing. What's going on, Jamie? Shout out to Here to There. Shout out to True Gritter 402. Shout out to Hell Hero Elite. Shout out to Jay Rodriguez. Shout out to Folo Bond. Shout out to Philo 58. Shout out to Will Sargentson. Shout out to Miguel Chartico. Shout out to Carmen Serene. Shout out to Kathy W. We got a whole lot, boy. Shout out to Dean West. Shout out to J Doc. Shout out to Bless 365. Shout out to AB Sounds. Shout out to Buster K and Man Cassidy. Shout out to MFB. Shout out to Bernard Burton. Shout out to Bishop Don Magic Wand. Shout out to Big Hope from Maryland. Shout out to Manny 209. What's going on, bro? Shout out to Major Key Boxing. Shout out to Arnold McKetty. Shout out to Deborah Booker. Shout out to Doug Rightside. Shout out to Lady Shay and Dunham Season. Shout out to Drummond for Live. Shout out to Javon Soto. Shout out to Candy Slim. Shout out to Just a Fan. It is what it is. Shout out to Frank Forbes. Shout out to BWG. Shout out to BG from the Hot Boys. The One Mr. Ham. John Doe. Sabrina Lee. Eric Grimey. Jay. Shout out to El Lobo. Shout out to Boss Dog. Real Talk. And the Mad Titan. Yes, sir, it is what it is. Once again, it's our boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. New Media Today USA Boxing. The show is wrapped up, man. If you waited to me start calling the if I start calling the names out and you call what I'm calling the names out, you call too late. It's over with. As a matter of fact, let's do this like this here.
Who's badder than the Shogun?
Bruce Leroy, that too.
Bruce Leroy. Bruce Leroy.
Leroy is better than the Shogun. It is what it is, man. Let's make it do what it do. You ought to know what time of TI is.
Turn around.
Yes, sir. We're going to make it do what it do, baby. Yes, sir. Once again, it's on. I don't know who keep calling, but yes, sir. Once again, it's on. It's about Coach Malachi Williams signing out. New Media Today USA Boxing. You already know my motto, man. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Same bat time, same bat station. You ought to know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.